Do you sit back and kind of shake your head saying, I'm going to be calling plays and, for the first time this year, and of course it's Cleveland?
Yeah, that's kind of ironic, but really, it's the next game. It truly is just the next game. It could have happened. We've kind of prepared for this throughout the year, in training camp and things like that. So it's just kind of the next game, and it just happens that we had a guy go down this week.
In follow to that, are you still going to do the tight ends, or is somebody taking that over?
Well, we have a plan as a staff, how we're organizing things and stuff like that. So I've had Bobby Blick has kind of been my assistant all year, and he knows everything that's going on in the tight end room on a daily basis. So he'll do more of that during the game.
Thank you.
Lombardo. Hey, Freddie, how's it going, man?
Good. How about you?
Good. Just two quick ones for you. You've watched Baker Mayfield this year a little bit, I'm sure. What's the biggest difference and improvement in his game that you've seen going into this week? And second, with Jason testing positive, what's your level of concern with how close you guys interact on a daily basis?
Well, to answer your first question, I would say the biggest thing that Baker's doing a great job of is protecting the football, and that's where it starts at that position. As far as Jason's concerned, we knew what we were getting into when we began this year. Of course, you're always concerned, but you try to do the things necessary and the things that are in your control of, everything everybody else is trying to do. Wear a mask, stay 6 feet away for an extended period of time, wash your hands constantly, all those sort of things. So after you do all those things, then it's up to the good Lord after that. So, that's how I'd answer that question. Was I overly concerned? No, I wasn't. To answer your question, Matt, just simply. Just because I feel like we all try to do everything on a daily basis to limit that.
Hey, Freddie. Obviously, a lot's happened since we last talked to you. I'm sure you didn't expect to have to talk to us again this week. But I'm just wondering, what has the last 24 to 48 hours kind of been like for you? Because it's obviously a unique situation. And so, what was your reaction to Jason getting in and finding out you're being calling plays? What has the last day or two been like for you?
Well, it truly has just been kind of what we normally do. It's just nothing will truly change until we get to Sunday. Jason's still in the Zoom meetings with us and things like that. So really, at the end of the day, on a weekly basis, our game planning for practice, for the games, it's really a group effort, and which it should be. And, so that's continued. Nothing's really changed except for Sunday.
Jordan?
Hey, Freddie. How would you describe Freddie Kitchens, the play caller, the mentality of you when you call plays?
Oh, Jordan, I don't get into self descriptions of things I do and stuff like that. I kind of just try to do the best I can for the team, for our staff, for our players, and try the best of my ability to try to put players in position to make plays. And then it's up to them.
Do you just kind of want to, move forward and continue on the path that Jason has been going, or are you going to add a few little wrinkles knowing that you operate differently maybe a little bit in game?
Now, Jordan, you really think we would talk about that right now?
I mean, you're not giving specifics, are you?
No, nothing's changing with our offense. Our offense is our offense, and we're just trying to execute on a consistent basis, truly, and I couldn't be any more truthful than that.
Don't leave you.
Jordan's wanting inside secrets, though, either.
No, I wanted a very general answer. That's what I wanted.
Freddie,
if you want to give inside secrets, I'll take them, by the way.
Freddie, there's also the situation of which quarterback you're going to have. Do you have to draw up two different game plans for that, or do you, without telling us the secrets, do you kind of already know who you're going to be working with on Sunday night?
Well, we don't. I let Coach Judge handle all that stuff. I don't even try to pretend I'm an expert in that area. I don't even pretend that I have the answer.
Does anything change for you as a play caller? Does anything change for you with whichever guy is the quarterback?
Well, I think, again, you just try to put your players, whoever those players are, in position to make plays and try to keep them in the best position possible to do that. So whoever's in there, that's what we'll try to do.
Tom Rock.
Freddie, do you think that you have any particular insight into the Browns that will help on Sunday?
There's I think I referenced this the other day. There's no two teams the same. So there's a lot of guys that were there when I was there, but there's also a significant number that aren't. Of course, the ones that were there, I know a little bit more about than I would if I wasn't there. So I don't know that you gain a tremendous advantage of that.
I guess what I'm asking is, obviously in the game plan that comes together, but when you're actually calling the plays, how aware are you of the pieces on the field and how they match up in those situations?
Well, Tom, I would say you do that every week. You want to make sure you kind of have a plan for their good players, and you have you offensively can play to your strengths and maybe some of their weaknesses, which I don't know how many weaknesses they have, not too many, but so you do that on a weekly basis, no matter who you're playing. I don't think anything's changing this week just because it's Cleveland, and just because I was there last year, You still do the same thing. You evaluate the film. You try to see what, as a staff, you try to come up with a plan that gives you the best chance to be successful.
Thank you.
We'll take two more. Kim Jones.
Hey, Freddie, it's Kim. A week after Arizona had 8 sacks against you, how much of a priority is it to clean some of that up with Myles Garrett and company, coming to town?
Well, protecting the ball and protecting the quarterback is of the utmost of importance for us, as in any offense. That's where it all starts. And a lot of times those two things go hand in hand. So, of course, it's always a priority for us. But, Cleveland's very good up front, and the better you are up front, the more difficult that is. So we've got to do a good job of putting these guys in position to be successful.
Thanks, Freddie.
Last one here, Pat Leonard.
Freddie, just a process question. Like when halftime comes in the game on Sunday, is Jason allowed to zoom in from his couch and talk to you guys about adjustments there? I really don't know the answer.
I don't know that we've gotten that far down the road yet. This is such a strange time for everyone. So some of the little intricacies of the rules and stuff like that, but I wouldn't think that would be allowed with the electronics protocol that the NFL, emphasizes on a weekly basis. You can't wear an Apple Watch on the field. So I don't know how they would look at that,